The architecture of love, how love works, why it matters, and what endures. What is love really? Beyond the cliches and cultural myths, love is both a biological drive and a conscious choice, a mystery that shapes our lives while demanding our attention, courage, and care. In the architecture of love, you'll explore love in all its dimensions, from the spark of desire to the steady flame of long-term devotion. Drawing from psychology, neuroscience, philosophy, literature, and lived experience, this book examines why we love, how love changes over time, and what it means to truly give and receive it. Through vivid stories, timeless wisdom, and practical insight, you'll discover the many forms of love: romantic, platonic, familial, and self-love. How biology and familiarity influence attraction. Why desire and attachment are not the same thing. The disciplines that sustain love when feelings fade. How love shapes meaning, purpose, and legacy. Whether you're in the first rush of romance, navigating the complexities of long-term partnership, or reflecting on love's enduring impact, this book offers a map for living more deeply, loving more wisely, and cherishing what truly lasts. Preface: The Many Faces of I Love You. 3 short words, 3 syllables. Yet they carry the weight of centuries of poetry, longing, and human hope. I love you is perhaps the most overused and least understood phrase in our language, elastic enough to wrap around 100 different meanings, and fragile enough to snap when used carelessly. We say it to a child or a parent as a declaration of belonging, a thread that ties past, present, and future together. We say it to friends as a reminder that our loyalty runs deeper than shared interests. We say it to a romantic partner with trembling vulnerability, a mixture of desire, hope, and the quiet terror of needing another person. We even say it to a piece of chocolate cake, revealing how love language spills easily into delight, preference, and possession. Yet love is not always what we imagine it to be. Virginia Woolf once observed that love can be an illusion, a story we make up about another person, one we know isn't wholly true, but are careful not to shatter. Rainer Maria Rilke called it, perhaps the most difficult of all our tasks, the ultimate test for which all other work is mere preparation. Warren Buffett noted that, in the end, life's measure is not money or accolades, but how many of the people you hope will love you actually do. The truth is that I love you can mean radically different things depending on who speaks it, who hears it, and in what moment. It can be a promise, a plea, a seduction, a habit, or an act of mercy. Sometimes it's said too soon, sparking doubt. Sometimes too late, leaving regret. Sometimes it's said in silence, as Viktor Frankl discovered in the concentration camps, when the image of his wife, alive or not, was enough to fill his mind with an unbreakable bond. Helen Fisher's research shows that love is not one thing but a complex blend of biological systems. Lust to draw us together, romantic infatuation to focus our attention, and attachment to keep us bonded for the long haul. These systems can align or clash, and the phrase "I love you" can arise from any one of them, or from all 3 at once. There is also the quiet reality, as Anais Nin wrote, that real love begins where the myth ends, when we love a flawed human being instead of our dream of them. And there is the bittersweet cost, for as another writer put it, mourning is the price we pay for having the courage to love at all. A lexicographer might despair of defining love in all its forms. A philosopher might write for decades without exhausting the subject. Yet the phrase persists. We keep saying it because, for all its ambiguity, "I love you" remains our most human attempt to bridge the unbridgeable distance between two souls. This book begins here, with the many faces of "I love you," because to understand love in its fullness, we must first acknowledge how slippery, beautiful, and dangerous these words can be. From here we will explore love's illusions and realities, its biology and poetry, its fragility and endurance. We will see how love can be freedom and commitment, ecstasy and grief, selflessness and desire. And we will ask, as so many have before us, if we can never pin it down entirely, how might we still live it well?